here I am again. There may be 3 shows today. You guys are getting very lucky. Yes, Peggy sent me the story, and I did see it last night, that yes, yet another incident on an airliner, this time with Delta, once again. Delta is the one that doesn't that wants their customers to pee in their seat because they say stay in your seat even if you really got to go. Well, now they really shot the pooch on this one. A young family with 2 small children were seated in their seats, and the flight attendant had a problem because the 2-year-old was in a car seat. And the flight attendant is like, well, you can't have your 2-year-old in a car seat, which, of course, actually wasn't true. In fact, the airlines actually encourage, including Delta, in their rules and regulations, which this flight attendant had no idea about. She just wanted to pick a fight. Remember when I said before on a previous show, if the flight attendant's having a bad day, you're going to have a bad flight? So she's like, well, your kid can't sit in the car seat. And he's like, yes, my kid can. No, your kid can't. Are you being disrespectful to me, sir? You know what? Right now, you're committing a federal crime. I want you off this plane. And by the way, you're going to be arrested, and we are going to take your children from you. We're going to call children's services. And the guy looks at her, and if you watch the video, again, everybody's recording. I don't know why these flight attendants don't get it. You're being recorded. Everything you do to your paying customers is being recorded by other paying customers who are just praying to God this doesn't happen to them, that you don't attack them because you had a fight with your husband this morning, or you got stuck in traffic, or your boss yelled at you. Because you're having a bad day, we're going to have a bad flight. Not right. Not right, people, especially when you get the rules wrong. According to Delta rules, they encourage children to sit in car seats. And they don't have an age limit, by the way. They think they're safer that way. So this man did nothing wrong, but was asked, he, his wife, and his 2 small children, get off our plane. It's like, there's no more flights. What are we supposed to do, sleep in the airport? Well, you're on your own. That was the flight attendant. You're on your own. Just get off my plane. Wow. So, hey, you know what? We know this is happening. Congress is holding hearings about it. We won't know how that's going to go. But they are calling the CEOs of the major airlines in to explain why they treat their customers like we're basically pieces of shit or lumber to be moved around at their whim. Oh, one of our employees wants your seat. Get the fuck off my plane. You have to go to the bathroom? Hold it. Or get the fuck off my plane. You want to hit me? Go ahead. Come on, hit me. Oh, God, that would be so freaking tempting. I actually told my husband he does not want me in an airport. I almost hit somebody at the grocery store yesterday because we did $200, $300 worth of shopping, and then they tell us their credit card machines aren't working. I'm like, what? I said, well, that's just too bad. We'll do whatever you want, but we're leaving with these groceries, whether we pay for them now or my husband goes back and pays for them later. I will not be treated like this. I'm not getting a passport because I already told my husband, if an airline personnel person says to me, hit me, I'm going to give it my best shot. And then I'll have everybody around me recording it saying, hey, the dude said hit me. She's a little kid. She's a little girl. She knocked him out. Not her fault. He asked. He asked for it. Yeah, don't ask me to hit you. If you are fucking with my vacation or fucking with my airline travel plans, don't ask me to hit you. Because I will. My husband might not. He'll be more calm. But I'll hit you. It'll be worth going to jail for, to be honest with you. And then as I'm being hauled away in cuffs, I'll be saying, this is for all of you. All of you who ever been bumped, whoever had a screaming, kicking, jumping up and down kid and the flight attendants do nothing about it on your flight. This is for all of you. Yeah, don't ask me to hit you. I'm small, but I can pack a punch, and I will. And then I will call, and maybe he will start sponsoring this show when he hears me say what a great lawyer he is, because Dr. Dow's case, remember Dr. Dow, our favorite person here at Political Paula, we love him. I'm sure he is still going through surgeries and suffering from his experience. And I just saw this comment on a video on YouTube where a person commented and said, yeah, he came on the plane as a doctor and he left as a patient. What a great comment. Yeah, you get on the airplane as a doctor, you leave as a patient. But Dr. Dow's lawyer is named Thomas Demetriou. Good Greek name. Thomas Demetriou. And within 3 weeks, Dr. Dow had his check from United Airlines. And it must have been a good check because Mr. Demetriou was on the Today Show a few days before the settlement came. And he said they didn't want an apology. They were past that. And they didn't want the $1,350 voucher for the next flight Dr. Dow takes on United. They didn't want that. It was going to take a lot more. And while they will not allow Dr. Dow or his lawyer to disclose what he got, the fact that it was settled so quickly means that Dr. Dow, with all the pain and suffering he will have to go through, at the end of it, he's going to be okay. And he might not have to be a doctor anymore. He might not have to say, I have to go home to see patients. He might actually say, I have to go home to open my in-ground swimming pool and my hot tub, or I'm planning on taking my yacht out for a Mediterranean cruise. I don't know. But Thomas Demetriou, everybody should get his phone number. And if you're going to be flying the friendly skies in America, you should have Thomas Demetriou's phone number on your speed dial as numero uno, number one. Anna. I think it's Anna Diodrio. Yeah, I remember a little bit from Greek school. Anna. Number one. Thomas Demetriou. He's a good lawyer. I'm sure this family of four who were kicked off that plane and had to stay in a hotel room. And of course now Delta is coming out and going, oh, we are so sorry. Anything you want. We'll take care of you. Please, anything you want. Your children, of course, are welcome to come on in their car seats. Please, please, we're so sorry. No, see, too late. Too late, because what this flight attendant did was threaten to take my kids from me. Threatened to call child services because all I wanted to do was safely put my child on a plane and go home. And you wouldn't let me do that because you were having a bad day. And now guess what? Your whole airline is going to have a really bad day because I'm calling Thomas Demetriou. And what he did for Dr. Dow, he's going to do for me and my family. You think I'm going to have to pay for my kids' college tuition? No, Delta Airlines will pay for them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch how airline rules start changing, thanks to Dr. Dow, who suffered horrible injuries. And thank God there were no injuries here. Like the child on the American Airlines was almost knocked upside his head with a stroller because that flight attendant was having a bad day. So Mr. Demetriou is going to be very busy. And the airlines are going to be very busy writing checks and making explanations to their stockholders. And it's going to be very much fun to watch. And then it's going to be fun to watch how the rules change in the consumer's favor, in our favor. Where we go back to the days where airline travel was a luxury. And you were treated like a king and a queen when you stepped onto an airplane. And you sat in your seat. And where the flight attendants, even if they were having a bad day, their job was to make sure you had an excellent flight and the best service they could provide to you. They can have their bad day somewhere else, not when their job is customer service and making sure not only do you get to your destination safely, but that you get there comfortably, where you're not peeing in a coffee can or a water bottle because they won't let you get out of your seat when your flight is delayed by 30 or 40 minutes. Where they kick you off a plane for simply going to the bathroom instead of peeing your pants, which I'm sure that would have gotten that poor dude kicked off the plane too. It would have been fun to watch, though. How much do you want to bet if he had peed his pants, they would have had to completely deplane, sterilize the plane, bleach it. Think how that would have worked out. The dude used the bathroom because he had to go. I hope he called Dr. or Mr. Demetriou too. Yeah. So I'm going to find out this guy's number. I hope probably by now he's got an 800 number because he's going to be so busy because this seems to be happening every single day. And it's not just one airline. It's happened. Delta, American, and United. Hell, United Airlines brings scorpions on their planes. Some dude got stung by a scorpion on a United Airlines flight. Fell out of the overhead compartment and bit him. You really expect that? I mean, you expect horrible service on an airplane, but do you expect to be stung by a scorpion in America on a plane? I mean, it's not like it was Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, that was snakes. Never mind. So we'll see what happens. But Peggy, thanks. I did see the show last night. There was a lot of breaking news this morning. I have another show I want to put up at noon, but this show was worth doing as well to remind everybody. And I will tell you on YouTube, every time I say Dr. Dow or I say Airline, those YouTube videos are so popular on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube is talking about the airline fiasco here in America. And then you see those Jennifer Aniston commercials where she's flying, Emirate Air? And she's like, oh, can I have my towel? Can I get my massage? Can I get my martini? Oh, could you just fly the plane around for just one more hour? I'm just having so much fun up here with all you nice people who wait on me hand and foot because I'm Jennifer Aniston. I'm Rachel. Must be nice, huh? Well, Emirate Air might be great, but it's not American, it's not Delta, and it's not United. But after Congress gets done with them and Mr. Thomas Demetriou gets done with them, Mr. Thomas Demetriou, Esquire, the airlines, you might see some changes in the next couple of years. Some big ones. So we'll keep watching, we'll keep reporting it. As always, we will watch for any new information, anybody else who is treated so poorly when they pay for a service and they certainly don't get it. I'm going to get your children taken away from you. I'm calling child services because you want to put your child in a car seat on a plane to protect them. And, oh yeah, you're on your own. Get the fuck off my plane. Wow. And, come on, hit me. Okay. You know what? You're supposed to listen to your flight attendants, aren't you? They said the guy who peed, he wasn't listening to his flight attendants. So if a flight attendant looks me in the face and says, come on, hit me. Okay. I'm supposed to obey the flight attendants when I'm on a plane in America. It's a federal offense not to. You all heard him say, hit me, right? I'm good. Here, go ahead. Put the cuffs on. It'll be an adventure. Jason, call Mr. Demetriou. He's on number 1 on my phone. It's always something. Fly with severe caution, my friends. Fly with caution. And always have Mr. Demetriou's phone number on your speed dial. Hit me. Really. God, I don't think I've ever hit anyone in my life full fist. That would be fun. Especially if they ask for it. Call Mr. Demetriou. I'm going to jail. Have a good day, everybody. This is what our friendly skies look like. And we will keep you informed. Political Paula, shaking her head once again. and happy I don't need to fly anywhere anytime soon. And I'm out.